I'm Yolande Poirier from Oracle Technology Network, and I'm here today at the JVM Summit, and I'm here with Nigel Daniels. Who do you work for?
Okay, I work for Waratek, and I'm doing a combination of product management and technical sales here on the west coast of America.
Okay. And so what is your company about? Because you talked about a lot about the security on the JVM and so forth. Tell us.
Yeah, so Waratek, we're a small company headquartered in Ireland. Clearly, I'm over here in the US. We've got a presence in America on the East Coast as well, in London. And our core product is Roundy, virtualizing Java virtual machine. We containerize Java, and we do this for two key reasons. The first is to secure Java, to introduce rules to allow people to monitor what's happening to their application, detect issues, and also to respond to them. We also have a capability of looking after legacy Java, so those older JVMs that everybody's got a ton of in their enterprise. We can run them on a more modern JVM, and at the same time our containerization lets you really drive up the workload per machine and help reduce the costs of your whole Java operation.
So any insights that you learned today or that you shared with the audience today?
Well, I'm not the most technical person in our company. All of the true geniuses are working in Dublin. I certainly learned this is a very, very technical conference, and I think those guys would have got a lot of benefit from the presentations. I don't know whether I got the maximum benefit from them, but I was certainly able to share the approach we've taken to delivering the solutions we deliver with the audience, and I got a lot of questions. So I think people here responded to that, and we're really interested in what we're up to.
Okay. So what were some of the questions?
I had questions, well, initially about why we're virtualizing an already virtual machine. That sounds like a really peculiar thing to go and do. So I did touch on this allows us to inject security, allows us to drive down the cost of operations. So I touched on those things for people. What we inject into the class libraries when we're making calls on what we call sensitive types, sensitive objects, and how we trap some of the things we trap, and how we get to see some of the data and information flows that we can monitor.
So is it open or is it a closed system? Because security is a sensitive subject. Right?
Yeah, so our core product is a proprietary product, so that is a closed system. Having said that, we have published APIs into it, and those are open APIs. We've also published some extensions to JVM, so we can make Java behave in ways that, according to the Java spec, it's not supposed to, but we can do that in a Java legal way, so it's still TCK compliant. And so I talked about those. We can do tricks like virtualizing application servers, changing your file system to be encrypted on the fly, and all sorts of fun tricks like that.
Topic will be presented at JavaOne. So you've been at JavaOne before, I think last year. So tell us, what was your feeling about JavaOne?
Response and technical questions we got at JavaOne were great. It was a lot of fun talking to the other delegates. And then towards the end I was speaking, I talked about multi-tenancy in Java and how some of our capabilities support that, which was good. Again, a lot of good technical questions there, a lot of good audience interaction. Very much enjoyed that. This year, I think our CTO is speaking at JavaOne, so he's going to be talking about more about our security features and the capabilities there, and generally about what we're seeing in the field of Java security. But be prepared for a lot of good technical questions. The people attending JavaOne tend to be really good hands-on technical developers. They understand Java, very curious people. So make sure you're armed with the right information.